Good evening. Welcome to episode 60 of Red True Diaries. It's sunset in Fairmount Park, Philadelphia. I am at one of my favorite spots, and I am intentionally speaking slowly and more clearly, enunciating my words better to communicate better, hopefully. I am also slowing down to think about what I'm going to say more, to stay focused and on track more. Why? For one, I think it is more effective in communicating with more people. And as much as these videos are something valuable to me, and I understand all of my words perfectly fine, as well as my train of thought, I am becoming more aware that my trains of thought, as well as the ways that I speak, are not easy for many people to understand. Therefore, I'm slowing down things, which I think is good for me and you, hopefully. Lately, I've been speaking about truth and honesty and the importance of that quality, as well as others that are comparable, such as compassion, love, kindness, courage, integrity, tolerance, patience. Something's going on with somebody's dog. I hope everything's okay. Distractions, but not much I could do considering how far away they are. Okay, focus. Work in progress. Hopefully I will get better in time. Okay, qualities, truth and honesty, and ones that are comparable. I am still being true to me by adapting to changes that I feel are for the betterment of the whole, the microcosm and the macrocosm, the small and the large, together. So, yesterday afternoon, I drove to Cape May by myself. I was going to take a friend of mine with me, but she ended up having to work at the last minute. So, instead of finding somebody else to go with, I decided to go by myself, which I had considered already, so it wasn't that big of a change. But I had not done a trip like that by myself, where I wasn't meeting someone already at my destination, for a very long time, if ever, since I've had a car anyway. Well, I'd say since March probably, when I was on vacation in Seattle, and I would drive myself to different beautiful places and enjoy generally the sunset. I do love sunsets. So, I laugh because the sun is setting right now. And I specifically went to Cape May in the late afternoon to watch the sunset. So I arrived around 4 p.m. and left by 9 p.m. It took me about 2 hours to get there and return, and it was worth every second, every ounce of effort. And I'll say that clearly. The effort that I made to go and do what I did yesterday, which was drive to Cape May, New Jersey, and spend time on the beach by myself for 5 hours. And even if I wasn't laying on the beach, I was walking by the beach, listening to the waves. Did not get in the water. I did get in the water a little bit, say up to my knees. Okay, maybe up to my butt, but no more than that. It was amazing. I didn't go there to tan. I went to soak in the warmth of the sun. But overall, it was the ocean primarily that was calling me, and being in a huge natural environment like the beach. And Cape May is very calming, very relaxing. There are things for kids to do, but it's generally in one particular area. And there's a lot of the beach that is there with just a boardwalk, and the hotels and houses are far away. So I listened a lot while I was there. I did a lot of sighing and breathing too. But one lesson that stands out is this. I was driving there. Well, first of all, my friend not going, that was the first thought that I had. Well, maybe I won't go. Maybe I'll stay in Philadelphia. Maybe I'll go home and do some things. The weather had been really hot the past couple of days, and like we're talking like 95 hot and feeling like 100 in a steam room environment. And then so yesterday wasn't as hot. I wanted to go to the beach still, but it wasn't like, oh, I need to be at the beach to even cool off in the water and be able to enjoy this kind of heat. I knew I could come to the woods where it's always cooler here, literally and metaphorically. And I knew I could get some things done. I needed to do some cleaning, some vacuuming, almost always, and could have done some gardening, all kind, just reading, writing, doesn't matter. I don't get many opportunities to just be at home at my house. So that was a consideration. And then I decided, no, I am still gonna go. And actually, the sky was more cloudy. I didn't know if it was going to rain. The forecast didn't call for rain, but while I was driving to Cape May, it started to rain. I think at least twice, if not 3 times, it began raining to the point where I had to roll up my windows and put my windshield wipers on. Actually, and this was the 3rd time, was only maybe 20 minutes to Cape May. And I thought, great, because the last time I went, when I took my nephew's kids, it was raining and cooler. It was in the high 70s, and it was still nice, but I wanted a real beach day with the sun out and not raining, and to see a nice sunset. That was a big reason I was going to go. But at least relax on the beach. I look forward to stretching and writing in my journal. So I decided, whatever. Even if it rains, even if it's raining the entire time, I'm still going, and I'm still going to enjoy myself. The best part is that as I'm pulling up to the area where there's a beach and this particular bridge that lets you know you're entering Cape May. And the beach is maybe 10 minutes away from that bridge. To the left, the sky is just completely gray, and I don't know if it's about to, if there's rain coming towards us, if it's about to downpour. And to the right, it's not all blue and white and yellow, but there I can see some sun, I can see some clouds, I can see that, hey, it's clearing up. Maybe that will overtake everything, and that will be what the evening's like. We'll see. It was just open. So I went, I parked, the weather became nicer and nicer. It got warmer. It was beautiful. It was an amazing evening. Regardless, I was resolved to enjoy it. But what it brought to mind is one of the truths I feel that I have learned in my 39 years on Earth, is that sometimes things turn out even better than we imagine. And that drive and arrival and experience of being, appreciating, loving, and being loved by all that is Cape May, the Atlantic Ocean, the sky, the sun, the sand, the laid-back atmosphere and vibe. Indeed, it was better than I even imagined. So, I leave you with this reminder that even though some things are worse than we imagine, they tend to have those experiences, well, we'll say for me, those experiences have been a lot fewer and farther between than the experiences of things being even better than imagined. And unless we put ourselves in certain situations and take the risks, such as taking that 2-hour drive, knowing that the weather might not be the way we want it on the day that we chose to go, but still giving it a go. One more thing I want to add is that on my way there, even if it did rain, and I still wanted to see my sunset, I just thought, okay, well, I'll just have to come back again and again and again until I see the kind of sunset that I'm looking for, because that's what I was aching for this year. I saw an amazing one there last year, and I wanted an amazing one again. I know not the exact same, but something comparable. And being rainy and cloudy is great, but it's not all, it doesn't have all the colors that I was looking for. Thus, yesterday's episode being that experience, a clip of that experience of listening to my heart as well as to all that was around me. I didn't talk for about 4 or 5 hours. It was, I stretched a lot, but I never did write in my journal. I didn't even listen to music. I just listened to the ocean, breathe. It was just so wonderful. I invite you to pursue and take the risks and do the things that are in your heart and in your soul that call you to act. Hopefully, one day you'll be sharing your stories with someone else or many people in how your experience turned out to be even better than you ever imagined. Thank you for watching and listening. I love you very much.